Hello everybody, this is BScout100 and welcome back to some more Hiveswap. In the previous episode we had taken in our surroundings here in this new world, and we met Xefros. I don't remember what his last name is. And in this episode, Joey and Xefros are going to meet to save Joey from the Lucis, and yeah, we'll find out where it goes from there. If you like what you see, leave a like down below, comment if you have anything to say, subscribe to me if you haven't already, and share with your friends that can join in on this adventure. Can we just switch back to Joey? Yeah, what do you know? Yes, we can. So we can actively switch between the two now, which is going to be interesting. Up, out of our room, which means exploration. Cleaning supplies, the noble instruments of your future career, you guess. It kind of depresses you to keep them anywhere you like to have fun, so you just dump them at the end of the hallway. Maybe if your hallway is really clean, the drones will stop trying to burn your neighborhood down and kill you. Ah, there's rust blood Moxie. Oh, it's Xefros and his Lucis. A Lucis, by the by. We didn't get into that last time. A Lucis is kind of like a guardian for these trolls. They don't technically have parents. Or siblings, for that matter. He was always giving you leaves to eat. You would munch on them for his benefit, mostly. Come to think of it, though, you have always been pretty strong. Could those bitter leaves you gnawed on as a wiggler have something to do with that? Wiggler means, like, small child or baby. When you were just a little wiggler, curling up on your Lucis made you feel safe when the world was scary, which was often. Jeez, come to think of it, the two of you haven't played on the tree in so long. Maybe that's why he's been so lazy. Well, at least it looks like the two of you will both be getting some exercise in the immediate future. More pictures. Ooh. You kind of wish you could live somewhere with more trees, and maybe he'd be less asleep always. Like most things in your life, though, you don't really have much of it to say in the matter. Tetrarchamic had you act out scenes from some of your favorite action movies, which just so happens to be his favorite action movies too. You're lucky that you have a moral who really pushes you. A moral is essentially like a best friend, putting in simple terms. You can't believe that they got a shot of you at the exact moment you clobbered the clover. What a lucky break. It's from the 12th Perigrees Eve when Damek... this is from the 12th Perigrees Eve when Damek gave you the autotune mic he made. This was his way of letting you know he'd start a band and that you were his singer, but also your voice could use a little help. 12th Perigrees, I guess, is like the holidays. Christmas or something. Just your faithful old Scourdray, which you haven't bothered draining recently. Inside of it, resin fluid and floor filth coalesce and make repugnant gray sludge. Did I just hear a squeak? Probably. In contrast to Tetrarchamic's percussive machismo, your stage persona is more skittish, as you vaguely terrified of the implications of your own pseudo-revolutionary rhymes, which is not far off the mark, as one of the implications could be your execution. This is a great night. Damek insisted you have half the flavor disc. Your Lucis took this picture, a delightful trick he has never repeated. You guys have had a lot of fun in the studio, as evidenced by this candid selfie Tetrarchamic told you to take. Look at you, so carefree, you wish you were gearing up to play right now. You were so excited to show him that branch. He ate all of the leaves in one very slow bite, and you were left with a pretty decent hive-made Cubat. The first Cubat you ever had, actually. The Tetrarch plays lead drums when you guys perform. You didn't know what lead drums were a thing until Damek told you he was playing them, and that you were in a band with him. There's the picture, by the way. Yeah, let's head into here. The door. This is the door to your rumpus room. Oh, game room. The Thrust Snow Globes are the best team to ever play the sport of Lords, and that is simply all there is to say on the matter. Playing for them is your dream. Was, you guess. Your Zoltan Matzos Bobblenug figurine is your jewel of the collection. You've taken some pretty good thumps to the Nugbone in your day. The pusher is the only player allowed to score, so they're the prime targets for the opposing team. That helmet's so worn out that it's basically worthless, except for its sentimental value, which is pretty low. Nothing like a little recessed tabletop arena stickball with your best bud. Too bad he's not around right now. Maybe later. Nah, recessed tabletop arena stickball isn't fun by yourself. It's not like it's not very much like arena stickball either. It's your Cubat, your most prized piece of arena stickball equipment. Better bring this with you. You tried to pull the Cubat free, but it seems you wedged it in there a little too tight. Whoops. You need to find something that'll help you pry it loose. Zoltan Matzos was the great pusher of the snow globes, or the greatest pusher the snow globes ever had. No prowler could catch him, no zapper could blast him, and no matter what Lucis the Wrangler said on him, Matzos would shake him off. That all ended the night of the heiress of that. That all ended the night the heiress of that era attended the game, and the opposing controller made Matzos thrust his bone nook at her. She had him called right there on the velvet. This wasn't the current heiress, of course. This was a long time ago, before you even hatched. Your splay sack, a chair bag filled with sober slime. Proximity to the slime helps you relax without actually making you fall asleep, like your Recuperacoon does. Some trolls actually eat sober slime, which can help them be really stupid. Right, Gamzee? The crest of the Alternian Pro Arena Stickball League with all 15 balls, and a real game of Arena Stickball. These are all different sizes and each has its own distinct powers. Interesting. Sometimes when you're tired, you just chill out in your splay sack for a few hours instead of going to sleep in your Recuperacoon. Sometimes when you do that, you think about your life and the decisions you made, and how much of the choices you ever really had about a lot of things. Try not to do all stuff like that, though. They release a new arena stickball game grub like 6 times a sweep, and every time you buy it, like a sucker and act surprised when nothing's different. It's like, he's like, what are they gonna do? Change the rules? I think that was supposed to be it. A sweep, I believe, is a half year in human. Yeah, I believe a sweep is equivalent to a half year. So, like, wait, no. Yes. Yes. So every 2 sweeps is 1 year. Wait. That's not right. 7, 14, 2. No, a sweep is 2 years. Yeah, a sweep is equivalent to 2 human years. Nah, you're pretty busy right now. Only chumps play video games when they have obligations they should be attending to. Paul's right at the height of the exciting sport. It's your sports vault. Just a huge heavy vault themed with sports. Arena stickball specifically, and obviously. It's the only place in the hive where you can store your food and food for Ulysses. He's so strong he could easily break into any other hiding place. It has special telekinesis-based interface. It tends to wear you out a little, and the combination is pretty hard to remember. You can open the sports vault with your hands. Try thinking before you act. Huh. Is that supposed to be the equivalent of game over? Ugh, that was a really rough one. It can be hard to remember the path when you're already concentrating on your shaky telekinesis. It helps if you have some kind of guide on hand. You've got just the thing, but you don't think it's in this room. I'm gonna try it again. I can open this one. Yeah, okay. Oh, come on! I didn't even put it there. Unless... oh, unless it's... it might be. Your mirror spinner has gotten a lot of use lately. Why, just look at it, look at that even glisten of the mucus on the floor. Beautiful. You can almost take pride in it. You think you should find something to protect yourself with before descending down into the violent unknown of your own hive, preferably a weapon you know well. Dirty Lucius shed where your Lucius sleeps in theory. In practice, though, he sleeps wherever the hell he wants. Sometimes in a branch, sometimes in less convenient places. You can't... wait, you can't quite lift the Q-Bat with your telekinesis. The best pushers can, but you're not one of them. Did I miss something in my room? This is where it begins. My inability to solve puzzles. Study. Is there something here that I missed? Negatory. Yeah, I did. I need to get that Q-Bat. No doubt about it, packing one of those bad boys and would packing one of these bad boys would increase your blunt force offensive rating by the whole 15 points. There are only something in here about how to get it loose. Picking this lock is way above your challenge rating. You should probably put your mind to figuring out another way to open it. You drop some rebellious anti-establishment rhymes on the vault and your Lucis and some other half-formed concepts about the caste system. It's pretty solid, but the vault is having none of it. here. This leads to your gander precipice. Many a fine gander you've had out there. Those drones out there? No way. I'm not gonna move my mouse. Is this automatic? Yeah, it is. Okay. I think it's in this room. That would be cheating, or would it? You're actually not entirely sure. You guess it doesn't matter since you're not playing anyway. Pressure helmets traditionally leave the forehead unprotected in order to facilitate your psychic powers. They also facilitate the high probability of your death, so yeah, there's that. Where do I go to get this? You bottle like crazy. It's not exceptionally impressive, but since I do that, it's a slightest brush anyway. Is there something I'm missing here? Do I need to go back to Joey? Okay. Function is currently unavailable. How about this one? There's no response. Okay. I can't do anything. You're pretty sure you just made the screen flicker. You were blinking, but you're pretty sure. Sometimes you just know these things. Your smear spinner glides so easily across the floor. You're sometimes actually able to move it with your puny telekinesis. Last time you attempted to pull this stunt, you accidentally tipped the whole bucket over and spilled scourge fluid all over the place. Your skills haven't improved much since then, so you better move along before you make another mess. Ideally, you'd be able to kick back in an easy chair while using the power of your mind to get these cleaning supplies sweeping and scrubbing on your own behalf, but you couldn't telekinesis your way out of a wet chair. Just looking at your cleaning supplies dredges up enough emotion to inspire you to sing an impressively angsty power ballad, but your autotune's mic current battery situation won't allow it. The fucking battery's dead? Are you serious? Even if this auto-tune mic were waterproof, you doubt there's any undiscovered talent lurking in the yeah, okay. Best be careful with that thing, alright? It's common knowledge that float manuals have an inherent -50 resistance rating against Scoudray Resifluid. Your float manual really has no place among cleaning supplies. Things keep popping up. That's right. Practice makes... a spoon? Really? Practice makes almost adequate. That's the Burgundy way. Your mind flexes with the pulsing might of your phenomenal telekinetic power, and you've been a tiny little silver spoon even without even using your grubby fingers. Big tough guy. Better bring this along just in case you run into any bent soup. I'm so mad right now. You wedge the bent spoon in between the hilt and the wall, and yes, you got the cue back. This thing passes a wall up, especially when the tip is chalked and it's carried by you. That's your cue. Ha 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 ha. All right, let's get going. I've wasted enough time. More things to look at. Oh my. Your Imperial Edict mandated portrait of the heiress. She rules your planet with a perfectly manicured golden fist. You know it's perfectly manicured because she recently issued an Imperial memorandum about her new nail art. The drones outside are doing her dirty work. She'll have a shiny top coat of blood after tonight, and it's all common hued, you're sure. Yeah. You subscribe to a wide variety of hip periodicals. Arena Stickball Illustrated, Grubs Diurnally. Those are actually the only titles you know. The rest always incorporate the magazine's name on the cover in some sick graphic design to the point you can't actually tell what the name is. This one with the graffiti of a muscle beast throwing up is usually about movies, though. Okay, that's the door. Okay. Good. Got the weather report. As a Rustblood, you're not permitted to have luxurious circular discs, only the standard hexagons. Okay. These lounge planks aren't full of super slime or anything like that. They're just comfortable horizontal surfaces suited to either the sitting or lying prone positions. You design your hive around this tree, hoping it would grow along with you and your Lucis. It's actually really cool. Oh. What do we got? What do we got in the fridge? These are still in here? Bioslaw doesn't really keep well. Coleslaw. Eating an unranged cluck beast ova is a great way to fill your acid tubes with horrifying parasites who probably wouldn't get along with your benevolent parasites or your benign parasites. Potatoes? Sometimes when you're feeling especially rebellious, you wish all the good toppings weren't reserved for high bloods. Leftover from Tetradamic's early Wriggling Day party. Wriggling Day is a birthday. He doesn't turn 7 sweeps old for a couple of wipes. But you wanted to celebrate him before his rites of maturation. I read that as something different. Grub juice hydration cylinders. Inside these cylindrical containers is grub juice, which can be used for hydration and restoring reserves of psychic power. You pick up the grub juice hydration cylinders. Nice! Then you have a quick restorative for your psychic stamina. You'll just have that in your hand instead of not having it like some kind of chump. Always useful in case you need to whip up a souffle. You're bad at that, but it's a mandatory part of your future job, so... Your spice rack. It's where you keep your spices. Your grub slurry agitator is nice for when you just want to throw some unagitated glub slurry into the agitated receptacle and enjoy some glub slurry that's been thoroughly agitated. You don't currently have any unagitated glub slurry that needs agitating in your glub slurry agitator. Whenever you do, though, you always know right where to go. Oh, there's the book. A playbook for the burgundy blood pusher position in arena stickball. You still have dreams of being a star pusher, and studying these killer plays was going to help you take you to the top. But your play on the field never quite lived up to the athletic promise of your fantasies. Also, the more closer your rites of maturation, the more the sobering reality sinks in that you'll never get to play professionally. Life of butlering, here you come, I guess. Look at that, it's nearly escaped from your impending doom o'clock. You better not be late. I'm gonna look around some more. And by that, I mean... probably have to fight my Lucis. Oh, I just realized. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Shit. Oh well. Oh, dang it, your Lucis is sleeping somewhere totally inconvenient again. Come on, wake up. Oh, you get to... Zeus Smell Poop Lord. I get to name you Lucis. I'm gonna name it the Puppers. Puppers is in the way again, for a change. Just keep things interesting, I guess. You ask Puppers to move. At first you're friendly and casual as if you expect him to move easily. And you try to be polite, but a little distant. Tone becomes more annoyed than firm, followed by stern, finally shifting to angered. Nothing works. You can't reach him lately. The only thing Puppers seems to care about is his sloth treats. And I can't get that until I get the playbook. You pick up the Pusher playbook. Now if a situation arises where you need to remember a particular play, you'll be well equipped to do so. Your resolve keeps an eye out for just such a contrivance. to send. Picking this slot is way above your chest. Oops. Wrong thing. I think we got it! Now you can get the sloth treats! What a trial that was. Luckily, he has such a slow metabolism. Oh man, the sloth treats! There they are, yours waiting for grabbing. Grab sloth treats so you know just what to do with these. It's treat time! We'll feed our Lucis and then I gotta go. Oh shit, I gotta go. You've got just the thing to get him moving. Here you puppers. Wow, that is... yeah, I guess this is the puppers of this game. Things are looking pretty dicey out there, but Joey Alien needs your help. Your neighbor's hive is pretty choice, you have to admit. You like your hive, but sometimes you wish you'd been a little older than freshly pupated when the carpenter droids demanded you design it. If you had to do it over again, you'd obviously have included more rumpus rooms. More game rooms, of course. Oh man, a can of claw gunk would really hit the spot right now. That spot being the dead center of your gastric evacuation gland. Looks like it might be some kind of software box. Oh! Scratchware received. All future messages to and from this device are protected from third-party surveillance. As a special one-time offer, all past messages are protected as well. Do you agree that you are already subject to the terms of service? Yes. Yes. Rubble leader. Is that a Hello? Hey Joey. It's Joey, right? Yeah, that's right, and you're Xerox. No, I'm actually Xefros. Oops. Are you okay? What's going on? I thought we were supposed to talk. Yeah, something weird happened though. I think it's safe now. What do you mean? Real quick. Do you have a green and white symbol on your chat window now? Oh yeah, hey, yeah, that wasn't there before. I think we're safe then. To chat anyway. Okay, good. I still don't quite what the danger is, but I guess I'm going to need to trust you if I have any hope of getting out of here. Well, bad news on that front. A missile hit my hive and I'm buried under the debris in my lawn ring. Buried? Are you okay? Yeah, I think so. I can't really move, my body hurts a lot, and I'm kind of worried one of the droids is going to swoop down and fish me off. That's not okay at all. You need help way more than I do right now. I don't want to be a bother, but I was about to say something to those effects. Or, I mean, I was gonna say I'm sorry I can't help you anymore, and we're both stuck waiting to find out if the flames of the drones will reach us first. If the flames or the drones. Nuts to that! I'm gonna save you! Aren't you stuck? I was, but that missile knocked some boxes over. I don't think I could have moved on my own, so in a weird way that kinda helped. Boxes? Yeah, they were blocking a vent shaft. I'm gonna climb up and see where that leads. Wow, you're kind of a real-life action hero. Wow. Oh, shucks. I just want to help you the way you were gonna help me. And you were putting yourself at a lot more risk than I realized. I'll repeat. I've been meaning to ask, what the heck does that mean? Oh, you can use letters and numbers to make a little face. Cesar Damick tells me he likes it when I smile. Wow. We have those where I'm from, but I don't know what the X means. Oh, those are my horns. Your horns? Yeah. Like the guy on the screensaver? I think so. That's probably not me, though. But those are real? Do you not have horns? I thought they were out of frame. No, I don't have horns. Jeez. What a question. That's so weird and cool. You really are an alien. I never thought I'd meet one. Well, today's your lucky day. Or, I mean, it seems to not be that, but you can understand what I'm going for here. I think so, yeah. I'll be there as quick as I can, so apply pressure to the wounds, try not to move so much. It's okay. The weight of the rubble crushing my body and pressing down on my wounds and preventing me not moving at all. Man, Xerox. Buddy. We've really got to work on what your concept of is of okay. You start calling this bizarre energy cube a power cell after saying the word battery wasn't cool enough. Alright. We are going to end it off here. Oh, okay. In the next episode of Hiveswap, we're going to go through the vent and find out how to get out of here. And then other stuff as well. Thank you guys for watching, and see you guys later.